What's up, bookworms? This is Dani Reads, and today we are doing the book cake tag. So today's tag is obviously a book cake. What it is I'm going to be picking a book per every ingredient that goes into making a cake. I don't know who this was created by. I tried to find the original video and it was either taken down or deleted or whatever. So I'm sorry, I can't tag the original person, but I will tag the two people's videos that I did watch that inspired me to do this tag, and that would be Bookables, because I shout her out all the time, and PeruseProject. They both did this tag and I really enjoyed their answers. So let's just get into this tag. So the first ingredient for our book cake is flour. A book that was slow in the beginning and then took off. For that, I am going to say it was The Maze Runner by James Dashner. It took me about 4 different times to try and start this book before I actually got through it. And the first like 50 pages were rough for me. And I don't know if it was because I just didn't understand what was going on or what, but once I got past that 50 pages, I was so obsessed and I ended up reading this entire series within like a week. So definitely this for flour. Second ingredient would be butter. Name a book that has a rich and deep plot. For that, I picked Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Love this book. It had so many different elements and so many different layers to it. I felt like it totally immersed me in the story, and I know this is the only book that I've read in this series, but it makes me really excited to continue. Definitely an awesome plot. The fantasy is awesome in this, so that is why I picked this as rich and deep. The next ingredient is eggs. So that is name a book that you thought would be bad but ended up being pretty good, and that would be for me City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I saw so many people reading this book and I was like, oh, it's not something I'm gonna like. No way. It seems just too, I don't know, I don't think I just understood what it was actually about when I did not like it. But I listened to this on audiobook, fell in love, read both this series, Mortal Instruments, and The Internal Devices within 2 weeks. Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. So even if you think you're gonna hate something, you should try it anyways. Don't knock it until you try it. There's a reason that's a saying. The next ingredient is sugar. Of course, you use sugar in a cake or it's not good. Name a book that is so sickly sweet. And I picked this book, and that is Goodnight Tweetheart by Teresa Medeiros. I mispronounce her name every single time that I put this book in the video. I'm sorry. This book is about two people who pretty much fall in love through tweets, and it's so cute. I remember I was going through a phase where I didn't like contemporary, and I picked this up anyways because I knew it would be short and easy to get through, and this book had me in tears at the end. So it's super good, super short, super quick, but really, really sweet, and just a really fun read to pick up. Next ingredient is the icing, and it says name a book that covers every element that you love in a story. For this, I picked Cinder by Marissa Meyer. It has fairy tale retellings, it has twists, it has turns, it has friendship, it has love, it has evil people. I mean, it's so good, it's so well-rounded, and I enjoyed the series so much, and I also enjoyed Heartless that she wrote too. Any sort of retelling just has in the heart. Like, if I didn't pick this, I probably would have picked the Dorothea Must Die trilogy series, because that's the same thing. It keeps you on your toes, but also kind of makes you feel like you get a look into the inside of these characters that you grew up with, which I think is really, really awesome. Next ingredient is sprinkles, and it is name a book that you go to when you need a pick-me-up. So I can't do this question without doing the obligatory Harry Potter. I couldn't not say it. I know that people try to avoid it because everyone says Harry Potter, but it needs to be talked about because Harry Potter is amazing, and I will go to this every single time. In book form, in audiobook, or movies, I will go to Harry Potter every single time. But if I was to be like those other people and to avoid Harry Potter as that answer, I would go with anything by David Levithan, which if you weren't anticipating that answer, where have you been on my channel? I love David Levithan. Anything he writes is just, it's sweet, and it's usually surrounding LGBT like issues or romances, and it's just great. His writing is beautiful. If you haven't read anything by David Levithan, I highly recommend you read Every Day. It's probably one of the best books that he's come out with, or Will Grayson with Grayson, which he wrote with John Green. Both those books were incredible. But yeah, David Levithan will have my heart forever and will always be an author that I can easily just pick up at any time and put a smile on my face. And last but not least, as an ingredient, which I've never had on a cake, but we'll go with it, and it is the cherry on top. Name your favorite book that you've read so far this year. Hands down, Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. Best book I've read this year, hands down. It will probably be, spoiler alert now, it'll probably be my #1 on my top 17 books for 2017. It's incredible. I can't say enough good things about it. If you haven't read it, you need to read it. It has so many different elements in it that are just so great, and yeah, it's just so good. Read it. This was another one I didn't think I was gonna like until I picked it up, and I'm so glad I did. It's amazing. Alright guys, so that is the book cake tag. I just made a cake out of my books. So for who I would tag in this, I tag every one of you guys, because again, this tag has been out for a really long time and probably everyone has done it, but if you haven't done it and you really want to, you should do it because it's a fun tag. Tags are fun. I like them. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what your answers would be for each of these questions down below. We talk about it. If you agree with any of mine or if you disagree, let's have a conversation. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Keep reading, keep smiling.